So some things have happened since the last video, okay? So I was mining, I was trying to collect some resources. I've been just trying to get a bit before I carried on recording, okay? Now, I can't remember exactly where I am because I stopped playing a couple of days ago, okay? But I do know that I put myself in some sort of underground tomb in order to not be captured. Now, I think we are just deep underground. Now, the goal is, because you'll see, 21 diamonds, okay, okay. The goal mainly here is to get out, okay, because we are at minus 51, which means we're basically at the bottom, okay, which also means this is a really good location to be in, okay? This is a good place to be. And so first and foremost, the goal today is just to get out of here, okay? Now, why didn't I skip on to the bit where I was outside of here, I was free, everything was well, okay? So main problem here is I don't currently have any torches, okay? So I'm going to attempt to follow my torches back a little bit, and then we'll carry on, okay? Because otherwise I've got to go and fight that skeleton and that creeper and that spider and that spider. And basically I'm ill-equipped and also want to survive, and I want to show a little bit of what I've been doing, okay? And there is whatever little videos from streams and things that will probably still to come, but for now we're focusing on video style and me trying to get out of here, okay? So that's what I want. And I just wanted to talk briefly whilst we're still here about the fact that Minecraft Hardcore has been a revelation. It's been a beautiful thing to get back into. I've forgotten how much I enjoyed playing Minecraft in its traditional form. Again, I don't know how I got down here, but it's been glorious. Scary. I forgot that Minecraft was in fact a horror game, but glorious nonetheless. Now, did I must have. This must have been how I came down. Okay, so this is good. I'm finding the way out. But anyway, it's been fantastic. And I have to say, despite the fact that it's freezing cold weather here and I'm playing in a beanie hat, it has been revitalizing to play Minecraft again, a game that I played so much when I was a younger whippersnapper. And it's been thoroughly enjoyable. So it's been great to get back on. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else happens. I mean, obviously, the only caveat being, at any point, I could get dropped in on by a creeper and the whole series could be over and my daily uploads could stop. But, you know, what we'll probably try and do is keep going with daily uploads regardless and focus on whatever videos make sense to do, okay? So what I'm looking for right here is literally a way that goes up, okay? So that's first and foremost. So bear in mind that this video might be largely just me being lost, okay? I mean, it sounded like there was a zombie there, so that does technically go up, but we'll carry on to find my actual exit. But other than that, the things I wanted to say about Minecraft and the new things that I've been doing is I kind of forget, and I think we all forget, because of the content that's being produced by people who play Minecraft, just how crazy lots of the content that's being made is, okay? So obviously I'm here collecting diamonds, I'm just hanging around, and it takes hours and hours and hours just to collect bits and pieces, to collect things, to start setting up a base. It takes a long time, and that is also not where I came from. And I think it's easy when you're watching these other people who play the game to think like, wait, this is where I came from, because I dropped down here when I was like, I'm gonna die. Okay, yeah, no, this is good, this is the right way. But how did I get out? Yeah, it's easy to forget how crazy what some people are doing are in the game. Like, you see the stuff that people do, and it's genuinely ridiculous. The builds I've seen people do, and I've been looking up, like, how do I build X, Y, and Z? Oh my... And it is absolutely mind-blowing what people are doing in this game. Seriously. I was watching someone doing a redstone build and automating all their systems, and I thought, maybe I could do that one day in hardcore. Maybe I could get there. But I was like, again, with all these games nowadays, the simplicity side is gone. Now we're looking at how to build mega computers in every game. You know, you don't just play Fortnite, you become the best Fortniter in the world, okay? It's whatever games we're playing now, it's like they're on this insane hardcore... That is literally where I've just come from. I'm so sorry, everyone. But you get my point. If you don't know where you're going, are you even going to get lost for half an hour today? And so you can see the commitment and dedication that people have to playing all of these games is completely and utterly ridiculous. I might have to just strip mine up and out. What minus are we at? Minus 13. Okay, so I am below old bedrock. And with no hopes of escape. Okay, let me just go this way a little bit. Oh. If I look for any signs of the fact that I've been here. There's a zombie over there. We're not going to worry about him. This is the crazy crossing. Okay, this is the cavern crossing. We're on to the cavern crossing. Just got to be careful of the old skeletons. But yes, I remember this area. I don't... did I come from... I think I must have come up from there. Must have done. Which way did I come from? Over this way? But anyway, besides the point. My point is that whatever comes from the following episodes, the following series, I think it's important to remember that the content that we're consuming, not my content so much, but other people's content we're consuming, just the volume of like time and work that goes into that. Look at that creeper just stood there on my torch. I'm beginning to think that's where I came from. And so just be aware that you will see none of that from me. That was almost really bad. Did I come from this way? Hopes and prayers. This is probably just the same cavern, almost definitely. I feel like I'm making this like actual, like a slither of progress here in terms of getting out of here. Because I could just build up and out, you know. But where's the fun in that, eh? I feel like I navigated this area. I feel like I came from this corner, maybe. Someone has to send me at least 5 chocolate brownie slices if I get out of here successfully. But yeah, so I suppose let's go on to talk a little bit about sort of my hopes for this this world and this area, and sort of the goals that I'm going to go for in terms of progressing this world along. And I think that my main goal, first and foremost, and it's going to sound strange, but is to get some like farms up and running. I'm not too worried about becoming like the most OP, strongest Minecraft player in the world. Like I don't really care for... Okay, is that a dead end? I don't really care for being the most overpowered player. I'm obviously in a single player world, and we need to get the mandatories knocked off. But what I'm really interested in, I suppose, is in a hardcore world becoming like self-sufficient and making some really cool builds rather than being a high-end Minecrafter. Because oh, we're 100% on the right track. 100% we're on the right track. Now, did I come up this way? This actually is. I think I found the way out. And so what I want to do is play it in the way that I would have played Minecraft in the past, which is, come on, I'm going to be honest with you. I just liked building stuff back in the day, and I don't know why. That yes! I think I found my way back into the main entrance. Okay. And was I smelting stuff in here still? No. Okay, but how does this... I can't actually remember how I get down here from my base. This way? Let's just assume it's this way. I need to make a clear way of getting here, because this is obviously a very resource heavy area. Is it up this way? Nay. I just tunneling into every area of the map, obviously. So that's the plan, and I will show you there when we get there, but I've been going 10 minutes already. But when I get out of here, finally, and we might just go out the quick way, to be honest, which is going to be going straight up over here instead of finding the proper way out, which does kind of look like it's over there. I might well have just dropped down in this water, let's be honest. That is equally as possible. So that's the aim. The aim is to show you sort of the beginnings of some of the build stuff that we're doing. I've started doing maybe, well, basically a farm and a well. But I want to start now that I've got some diamonds and should be able to now sort of have access to every resource on a basic level. It'll be cool to start building and actually like building the first house and doing some of that good stuff. But first and foremost, let's try and just get out of here Oh, look, there's my bridge. Okay, so that is where I came from. 100% in one way or another, this is how I got here. Let's just use this deep slate for now. I'm not too worried about it. And so I think we're going to go for like a traditional farmhouse type thing. Is the build idea anyway. Look at us. Look at us go. We're doing it. Now, just be careful of the skeleton. Imagine I get knocked in. Okay. Now we know the way home, because this is the direction of the spawner. So we should just be able to go through this wall. Apologies for the bad lighting in here right now. There's sun glaring through into me. But I'd be interested to know from all of you lot, in terms of your hardcore worlds and like your vanilla worlds, what kind of builds is it that you guys look to do first? What sort of structures do you like to make? And all of that stuff. I'm always curious to know what other people are doing. Because what I'm doing is kind of, I just build what I build. I don't really take that much creative approach. So I don't know if you guys have got any like particular things that you follow or particular guides you look at that you think would be worth my while to look at. Which I'll definitely do. I've just realised that we need loads of coal, and I should have picked up coal at the entrance, but it's fine. It's fine. We've got enough in the meantime, sort of. But let me quickly show you the outside. Obviously, there's a creeper there waiting for me, obviously. Obviously, we've got the new trees I planted over here and the farm that I've built. And let me show you one other cool thing that I've done recently. Let me go take the spider down. Hopefully get some more string. That'll do. So what I've also done is you'll kind of see this really hideous well that I've made. If anyone's got any tips on improving the well, let me know. Again, don't worry about this walled garden-y type thing. We just... Oh, you... Oh, no, sir. Not near my farmyard, okay? And what's cool about this area, in my opinion, is of course the setting of the house. And I think what I want to do is build the house to be significantly taller, like way taller, like all the way up sort of this level, kind of level with my cursor, and more of like a rounded tower type building in between here is what I want to do, which kind of means I have to take down the whole building. I've also started to get the farming going, just because I thought right now I'm eating bread, and we all know that bread isn't necessary. I mean, we'll probably end up with pigs and chickens and cows and stuff, but right now I feel like the wool is the easiest one. Kind of, you get mutton if you kill them, and you also get the wool if you shear them. So what I'm thinking is a kind of drastic thing, which is sort of chop down, well, take down the whole of the house and then build like a circle in this gap here and build up. Again, which might seem crazy to be taking down the house, but I think it's what we're going to do. Again, we'll get a bunch of resources from here. We'll put some chests out the way. We'll build some like actual storage area at some point, but we'll make it like a temporary, like a builder's storage. That's the aim. And so over time, the aim is to have this tower, to build up into it, to build out into the walls. And really, this is probably going to end up with me being largely like a build project, more than it's anything else, I think. I do think, to a certain extent though, on hardcore, there's a sense of inevitability. Like at some point the world is going to end, and that's going to be tragic and sad, but we have to move on from that. And so what we're going to aim to do instead is just do some smaller builds, nothing too grand. And then when it gets to the big grand times, we'll actually go for it. I've got a delivery parcel coming. Is he going to post it? Is he going to leave it? He's leaving it. Excellent. And what we're going to do is just build lots of smaller builds. So lots of small but really nice, highly designed ones. Nothing that takes crazy amount of time or too many blocks, because basically if we do that, I'm fully aware that I will be sad when we lose it. Whereas if I just do the little builds, I won't be that fussed. So that's the aim. That's what we're going to do. Let's build... I'm kind of tempted to build a diamond pick and a diamond... Let me do that. Look, boom. Let's get the achievement. Didn't get the achievement. Maybe you don't get one. I'm going to build one of these. Maybe that's a crazy thing to do, but I love it. Right, let me just chuck the unnecessaries in here. It's funny in hardcore, you're like, I shouldn't take my... In my head, I'm like, don't take my diamonds with me. Don't do any of this. But then I realize, like, oh, wait. If I die with my stuff on me, it doesn't matter because I don't... They're gone forever anyway. Actually, yeah. This is fine. Okay, cool. So first diamond pick. Very cool, very nice, very good. But that's sort of the aim. The aim is to do some nice, intricate, nice looking builds. And then I don't know what you guys think if you've made it to this point in the video where, whatever, 15 minutes in. The other idea is for sure I want to sort of create what people in the Minecraft world call my forever world. One that I can keep coming back into. I can make bigger risks because it doesn't matter so much if I die. And we just build as much as we want. We build things with... Yeah, like I said, a lot more risk tied to them. I want to do stuff with TNT. I want to build stuff with redstone. I want to be able to run around freely, move around. And I wonder if you lot would be interested in that as much as a hardcore series. Not that I'm doing anything in particular with this hardcore series, if that makes sense. But and who thought you'd be here watching a demolish video? Not me. In some ways, I probably should have kept this up, but it's literally in the exact spot where I want to build my rounded tower. Again, please bear in mind, I am not a very good builder. All I know is that I should try and keep things relatively mixed up in terms of like color palettes. And I only know that from design work that I've done, but not Minecraft design work. So please do not expect good builds from this guy. It will not happen. Again, I haven't got an exact style in mind. And I'm saying rounded tower, but I just mean like a taller tower, basically, like a bigger building. And I need to think about proportions a bit more because then I can have double doors and all of that good stuff. But if you've got any ideas or, again, design inspiration that you've found in the past, send it over, do it. But another thing I'm finding with Minecraft is actually, I used to be, and I still do from time to time, get back from work, want to play some high octane, high level, competitive game. Less so though, more and more. And so actually playing Minecraft is kind of real nice because I just get to sit back, build a house, chill out, and just enjoy it for what it is that way. Boom. Okay, let's take all of this. I'm honestly though, because it's been a while since I've played Minecraft properly, I'm genuinely mind blown by the updates and what they've implemented into the game and all the new features. I think it's absolutely awesome. Lots of this stuff that they've added is incredibly good. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do, first and foremost, is dig this up. Pick this up. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to chuck this there. And then we're just going to build like that many chests. I suppose that will do. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter where they go. They can go anywhere. But they're just going to act as our main storage because of what I'm about to do. Oh, it's ugly. It's ugly. No one wants to see me do this. Someone's doing some sort of housework next door to me. So apologies if that's banging through the doors. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, fine. Again, doesn't really matter at this point where things are going because there's no rhyme or reason. We just want our main sort of blocks with us for now. And again, this is what I'm saying about these videos. They're just going to be what they are as long as they are daily. That's sort of the aim of the game. Sometimes I was thinking like I could do a bit more editing to them just so that they're a bit more free-flowing and a bit more interesting if I stop talking to focus or whatever. But then at the same time, I was kind of thinking like, what does it matter? What does it matter? I'm here to hopefully bring back a bit of the old YouTube, as we call it, which is unbrushed, unperfect content, which isn't focused on. I'm not going to call it brain rot because that's not what it is. But it's brain rot. Okay, just take it for what it is. Fine. Let's just chuck. Let's get the furnaces out. We can keep the furnaces out. No problemo. But this is just think of this as our, fine, whatever. This is our building storage area, okay? Just, it is what it is for now. I'm not worried about it. You shouldn't be worried about it. We're just doing what we're doing. Okay, so take these and these. Do you know what? I will take those. Not that we're going to use them. And again, eventually, we'll use a whole bunch of different, what's it called? A whole bunch of different colors and woods and this, that, and the other. Okay, so the aim here, primarily, let me just take this up quickly. Aim here is to create a circle, or not a circle, but like a tall square, okay? And then to layer it and stack the layers up again. I was going to stick these episodes to half an hour, so I'm sorry if it ends. But I think what I want to do is, I was going to say I want to angle it towards the village, but actually the village is kind of diagonal to this. And so I think it's going to have to sort of just be significantly bigger. So I'm going to go like there, and then I'm going to go one. How do I want to mark this out? I'm trying to think how I want to best mark this out. I think I'll dig a trough. Again, this will grow, this will expand over time. So what I want it to be is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we do like door, something like that. Can I sleep? Not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4. Again, this is going to get close to my my little storage area, but that's fine. That's okay. It's what we're here for. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then wood's going to go here. Boom. And that's about how wide we want it. Again, we have to do a bit of, what's it called? Terraforming, a bit of moving out, but actually at the same time, it doesn't really matter too much. Right, let me sleep. Again, not too much design in mind right now, but over time it will come. And then, okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I've got to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12. And so we've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's how big it's going to be at its default. So way bigger than it was. Way bigger. And which means immediately, I actually don't have a choice about whether I'm going to be doing some general mining straight away, because I am. No choice for me. It ain't nothing. It's just what we do. It's just what's got to be done. But this is the point. What I'll probably do sometimes, and again, what I'm trying to do every time I play, is I'm trying to always record, because, like I said, this is hardcore. And what happens in hardcore? Well, you die. And what I don't want to happen is for me to die when I'm not recording or something. So even if I'm not recording per se, but I'm doing things, I'll always record so that I can show what I was doing, or at least be able to show how it all ended. Because, you know, it's going to happen. And to be honest with me, it might happen sooner than we think. Okay? So let's go to here, mine out this, get all the way over to this edge. Surprisingly, more mining than I thought, to be honest. We could have brought it forward, but like I said, I wanted it to kind of sit into the hill a bit. Again, please, if you're thinking of anything and you think that would look good, let me know, because I'm fully aware that I'm going off on a whim. But I think it should still look good. He says. Okay, do this. Get rid of this. Mine this. And hopefully by the time we're here, we'll be at least have an outline of what we're sort of thinking about doing, which would be nice. And what I want to do by the end of this episode, more than anything, is create an outline that I feel is like an appropriate height. Okay, so I'm going to go, let's go with that. I don't know what that looks like height-wise. Okay, that's fine for now. Whereabouts is that? We need to go one up. Again, do I have enough blocks is another question. Kind of okay. We'll find out. Probably not, but that's why we planted the trees, you see. Sometimes I do think ahead. Not often, but sometimes. Alright. 0 health loss. Yeah, we definitely are not going to have enough logs. Alright. Let me just fall down. Break an ankle. Don't worry about it. Play on. And then we'll go up this end. Not quite. Okay, that's good. That's good. Cool. I'll just knock a couple on here. Eat a bit of bread. And before I finish this episode, what we will do is I will finish off the main structure, like I said, which literally just means I'm going to get enough oak to be able to do that frame so that we can go and look at it from a distance. You guys can say if you think it's enough. And we'll go from there. Boom, boom, boom. Again, we can always build levels onto it. I've just had in mind roughly enough to have some height enough ceilings, and then also be able to easily expand out into the, well, into the cliffs, I guess. Okay. This is the thing. I've been thinking, how do these people do all the time lapses? I was wondering for ages. I was like, how do I do time lapse in Minecraft? How do I do this? Turns out everyone just has an extra account. You just got to log in on an extra account. So I was thinking maybe I should do some time lapses. Again, this is all possibles and maybes that can happen in future. But for right now, we're getting by on what we've got and the time we have. So maybe in time, we'll get that going as well. Boom, boom. Okay, we're linked up with this one. Now I've just got to do the other two sides, which we've definitely got enough for. I should have calculated it almost exactly, maybe with spare 1 or 2. He hopes, he prays. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Perfecto. Okay, and then what I'm hoping is this sort of side that I'm on right now. This is the one that's sort of facing the village a bit more. And what I'll be able to do is add like a cool little outcroppy bit here, cool little outcroppy bit on the front, sort of like balconies. And then obviously the idea is to have bridges going across, maybe like a roof garden on here, all of these things. So it's sort of blending in and flows really nicely. Maybe we could have like little ladders coming down to this area. I want it to be sort of a rusticy farm. But let's go nip over to just towards the village and see if we can see the outline and see if we think that's high enough. Because last time, see, that's much better. Again, it could probably be higher. For now, it's fine. For now, it's fine. Okay, so again, what I think I want to do is build... This is almost like ground floor, isn't it? Like, not quite ground floor, but it's not huge. You could fit 2 floors in here, but it wouldn't be anything that magnificent, would it? Let's just be honest about it. It would look fine if only I had a roof. But I don't. So we won't worry about it. We'll just enjoy it. Let's just dig out the final edges so we've got the outline. And that's probably where we'll finish up for today. I missed it. So really, the aim going forward is just going to be to get this house built out really nicely. Maybe I'll do a bit of building whilst not live or whilst not recording. But I'll make sure that I include everything and go over everything each time. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Excellent. So we've got the frame done. Is it miserable? Is it cold? Is it rainy? Absolutely. Is my farm healthy because of it? Also absolutely. Okay, so now sort of the question is, what kind of colour do I want to go for? What kind of design do I want to go for? And I think we will, in this attempt, try and look for a bit of inspiration. So if you guys have got any ideas or anything, please let me know. I'll have a look. I'll go over them and we can go from there. But thanks all for watching. The next episode will be tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Sorry, I punched the microphone and therefore your ears. But look after yourselves, take it easy, and tomorrow's video will be more building, more of the same stuff, I would imagine. But I'll catch you guys all very, very soon.